Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a huge ColourPop try on video. If you haven't seen my huge ColourPop haul, I will put a card here and link it down below. But I hauled all of these products and now we're just going to try them on our face. I have a lot of things to try on in this video. So basically everything that was in that haul, plus I actually have other products too from a haul that I have not uploaded yet. It will probably be up before this video, that way everything's, hauled and you can see all the products, and then in this video you'll see them try on. So if you want to see all these products on my face, then please keep on watching. So this video is probably gonna be like 20 minutes long, but this is I'm gonna give you like a roundabout of everything we're gonna try out. I have the ColourPop High Five Super Shock Cheek Highlighter. We may or may not be using this, I'm not too sure yet. I have two liquid lips. They are both satins, I believe. One is in Aquarius and one is in Little Stitches. So we have two of those. And then I have the awaited I Think I Love You pressed powders, which I bought a lot of single shadows from them, and I have them in my Tarte Cheetah palette, but I don't think I'm going to use those just because I really want to use this. And if you didn't notice, I have a little fall decor right here. I got a little like thing, like some flowers from Michaels, and I got that little sign from Michaels, so hopefully you can see them. It was kind of hard for me to decide where to put them because I sit right in front of where they would normally go, so I kind of moved them off this side, that way you could see them better. But we have this palette to try out. I'm sure you've seen that all over social media. And then we do have a couple brow things. We also have this lippy stick. This is in Oh Snap. And I obviously can't try all three lip things out. And then we have the Alexis Ren X ColourPop like face palette thing. This is in Topaz. It's Golden Moment bronzer, and She's Here to Stay highlighter. And let me tell you, I've already used both of these and they're thebomb.com. The highlighter is very similar to the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter. And then we also have brow things, like I did say. So we have their brow pomade. I have this in the shade Dope Taupe. We'll definitely be using all three of these. And then I have the Brow Boss pencil. This is in light brown. And then I have the Brow Boss gel, which we'll also be using. So lots and lots of things. And then I also have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. Very excited about this. I've got it in Fair Neutral 10. I've heard it does oxidize, so I try to get something that was around my skin tone since I have and neutral. And I got these bad boys, which I don't even know how to hold all of these up at one time. But I'm very excited about all these. I have all of their crystal sprays. Yes, I bought all of them. I didn't buy them all in one sitting. I bought like these two first and these two second because I freaking love these things so much. I have the Adventure Setting Spray, the Aquamarine Setting Spray, the Amethyst Priming Spray, and the Rose Quartz Priming Spray. One thing I will say is the little spritzer when like the product comes out is very like in your face hard. It's not a really fine mist, because I have used Aquamarine already. I love the sprays themselves. Just a little spritzer is a little much, but we will be doing all of these today also. So like I did say, we have a lot of products to try out. So we're gonna be doing the eyes first, just because it's normally what I want to do. But before we do eyes, I do want to do the brows real quick. That way we can just go ahead and get like the frame of our face done. So we do have the pencil and the pomade. I'm actually going to outline with the pencil and then fill my brows in with the pomade. Even though I normally just use a pomade, I have the pencil here, so of course that's what I want to use also. So I just zoomed you guys in, that way you could see everything better. This is the packaging of the brow pencil, and mine came completely like smashed like this. I didn't do this. This is their new like supposedly reformulated brow pencil that's supposed to be a lot better than their other one, because apparently their other one was dry. But this is what it looks like, just real simple sleek packaging. You can see the color right here. I did get it in a light brown, so hopefully it matches me. It does have a spoolie on one side, and then the other side is obviously the product. So I think this is gonna match me pretty well. I normally get taupe like I did say, but we're going to brush through these brows, and I desperately need to get them shaped again. Like my eyebrows grow so fast and just everywhere. And now the lighting's gonna get all bright. So let's see, it's not a really thin tip, honestly. I think you can't even see it really, but you can see like the little top of it right there. It doesn't really seem that thin. It's a little creamy, but it still feels dry to me. That's the color right there. I'm not a huge pencil person, so really, I just don't really like pencils, but I really wanted to try this. So we're just gonna see. Hopefully it does good. It's definitely more pigmented on your eyebrows. So the brow looks pretty good. Just with outlining, I am going to be I'm going to be filling it in with the pomade, but so far it looks pretty good. It seems like it's a lot creamier on your brows and versus on your hands. So obviously this brow is nothing and this brow is outlined. Okay, so that is both brows completely outlined. I have to say they look pretty good. This is my good brow, this is my bad brow, but I feel like they look pretty good. I didn't use that much product. I don't feel like I used that much product, at least. It was creamy, it was easy to blend out, so I definitely like the brow pencil. I think this will be nice for days when I don't really want to apply too much makeup. To be completely honest, I don't wear a full face of makeup to school or anything like that most of the time. So I think that'll be nice for that. And the next is the pomade. This is ColourPop Brow Color. It is in the shade Dope Taupe. This came perfectly fine in the package. It wasn't smushed or anything. It is in like the pot packaging. It just has their cute little white lid that says ColourPop. Like I said, it's in Dope Taupe. This I think will match me pretty good since it kind of will lighten. And I'm just going to take my normal Sephora brow brush. This is in the 20. And let's see. I'm a huge lover of Benefica Brow and the Makeup Revolution Brow Pomade. So, ooh, this is creamy. Very, very creamy to the touch. I'm just going to start filling them. I'll kind of go over what I outlined because I have pretty thick brows naturally. I feel like that definitely added like a lot of color to my eyebrow, especially because this front area for me is very sparse, very creamy, very easy to work with. I feel like it also doesn't dry that fast for you to fill in your brows. So you really have time to like work with the product. So that is my eyebrows filled in with the pomade. I have to say I'm a pretty big fan of the pomade. I think it looked really good still. It definitely made my brows a little bit darker, which I don't mind because, I mean, obviously like my roots, I'm naturally half brown hair, so my roots match my eyebrows better. And I didn't really use that much of the pomade. I mean, you can see I barely just tapped into it right there. So very creamy, very easy to work with, and I definitely think the shade Dope Taupe worked for me. And when on the days that I don't use a brow pencil, I think it'll work, you know, just exactly the same. So I like both brow pencils, and now we're going to use the, not both brow pencils, the brow pencil and the pomade. I like both of those. Now we're going to do the why can't I say anything with a B today? Seriously? The Brow Boss Gel. I haven't heard very many things about this. I honestly don't think I've heard anything. It is, I believe, a white gel that has fibers in it. At least I want to think it has fibers in it. The packaging on this is super, super cute. It's like a silver reflective bottom with a white cap. I believe like all these brow products are around like $5 or $6. As you can see, the spoolie has like kind of a white, like lotiony maybe consistency, and it looks like it has fibers. So we'll just have to see. Hopefully this doesn't mess up my brows. Okay, so I feel like the white definitely just kind of spoolies through and you can't really see it. My brow hairs definitely feel wet. So I definitely feel wet on this side, so we'll go ahead and do the other side now. I feel like the amount of product that comes off on the little spoolie isn't that bad either. You get enough to where you can go through your brows, you know, multiple times and kind of place the hairs where you want it. Okay, so eyebrows are set, and this brow irritates me so bad. I just wish it could be like this brow, but it definitely feels wet still, so we're gonna have to give it a little bit to kind of see if how it sets and if it dries down completely. But so far, absolutely love both of these products. Very creamy, and then we'll just have to wait and see on this guy. So next we have the I Think I Love You palette, and if you haven't seen this palette everywhere on social media, I don't know where you've been, because honestly, when ColourPop released it, every makeup account reposted it, was talking about it. I mean, it was just everywhere. First off, the packaging is rose gold, and it's beautiful. I absolutely love anything rose gold. So I absolutely love this. And the back, you get all of the shadow names, everything like that. So I honestly love that. And you don't get a mirror, which I really don't mind because this palette is only $16, which is crazy. I love the top, and it's just more rose gold. And then there are the shadows. I am like obsessed with them. I haven't even used them yet, but they honestly look phenomenal. I can't even get over the packaging, but they have such nice warm mattes and then these beautiful shimmers, so I don't know what I want to use yet. So the one thing I like about this palette is it has two shades that really work with any palette that you have. They have a really deep black, and then they have like a cream bone shade to set your eyeshadow primer or your concealer, whatever you do use. So I'm going to go in with that shade. I believe it's called My Treat. So I'm going to take that shade on just a really fluffy brush. And there's definitely not a lot of kick up. There's kick up because they're pigmented, but not a lot of kick up. I'm going to go in and just set that primer. So yeah, now we're going to go in with a fluffy crease brush. I'm going to take the Morphe M505 and I'm going to go in with this first like brown shade. I think this is called Fancy Face. Yes, Fancy Face. And I'm just going to take this on this brush. We're already at like 19 minutes here, so this video is going to be so long. Yes, this color looks phenomenal. It's blending out really easily also, and you don't need a lot of product, and it looks really nice on the eye. It gives just a nice kind of brownie cast. So now that we have that first transition shade down, I'm going to go in with something a little bit smaller. This is the M433. And I'm going to take this dark brown shade on the very bottom. This is called Screw It. And I'm going to put this just in our crease specifically. I'm not going to put it on our outer V. I'm going to place the brush in my crease and then blend back and forth. You can start out with very little product, very much product. I prefer to build my way up. Start very small and then just add more as I go, focusing on the outer part and then blending it into the inner corner. I feel like it's only fair that we do like a real brownie smoky eye, because you know it feels like the first day of fall, like yesterday or a couple days ago. So I feel like it's only fair that we do that. So I'm going to take a little bit of Tarte Shape Tape. Anybody wondering, I'm in the shade Light. I never really use this on camera because, to be completely honest, the concealer is just a little bit much for me because I'm just kind of like a natural person. And I'm going to carve out my crease. I'm not going to be able to talk while I do this because I have to focus. Okay, so now that we have the concealer down, I'm going to go in with the shade right in here. This kind of like red shade. I think it's called Bel Air. And on a MAC 242, I'm going to put that towards the outer half of my eye. Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. Oh, that's beautiful. And I'm going to flip the brush over and then I'm going to take this bottom shade down here, which is called My Type. It's a lot more reflective, and I'm going to put that on the front half of our eye. Just because I didn't know what shade I wanted to use, so we'll just use both. Ain't no rules in makeup. And it's blended over that line that we made with the first shadow. Okay, so now that the lid is done, I'm actually going to go with a more defined brush, and I'm going to take a mix of the black and the brown shades, which are called Rule Breaker and Screw It Again, and I'm just going to take a very small amount of both of them and then focus this in the outer part and then start working it to the front half of our eye. This will help blend those two colors together in the crease. And then also create just a little bit more dimension. I think that is all I want to do for the, okay, wait, let's fill the brow gel. I just like touched my brows. It is definitely dried down. Comparing it to my NYX Control Freak brow gel, I definitely think my NYX one has a stronger hold. This brow gel is still really easy to move around my brow hairs. So brow gel is okay, but I do like the pomade and the pencil. It doesn't give you that strong of a hold. So if you like the Anastasia clear brow gel or the NYX one, this is definitely not as strong as those two. But I'm actually going to put lashes on and put on foundation, since ColourPop doesn't offer a foundation yet. But I have a feeling they're kind of come out with a foundation maybe like next year. They already have a concealer, so it's like, come on, just come out with a foundation already. So I'm going to do that and put lashes on off camera, and then we'll come back and finish up the face and lower lash line. Okay, lashes are on. If you're wondering, I'm using the Nikki I can't say her last name. I'm using these lashes though. They're just really nice, and they get really long and wispy to the outside, so I figured they'd be perfect for this. I was gonna do my foundation off camera, but I'm like, oh Taylor, you have priming sprays. Duh, you have to use the priming sprays on camera. I don't know which one I want to use yet. The amethyst one is this purple one. It basically says it has amethyst crystal, has honey, a dragon fruit extract, and some flower sweet orange extract stuff. And then the pink one, which is rose quartz, has rose quartz, apple extract for hydration, grapefruit extract, and olive oil. I think we're going to use the rose quartz one today. Packaging sold me. I seriously just want to keep these in the packaging for ever because I love it so much. If you didn't know, the bottle that you actually get this sprays in are $6 a piece, which is a steal. As you can tell, the rose quartz one, it does have a kind of a pinky hue to it, and I don't believe they smell like anything. This says shake me up, hold it arm's length away, and spray. So I'm going to shake it a little bit, and this is the priming one. Hopefully the spray will be a little better than the aquamarine one. Yeah, that one's a little better. Doesn't really smell like anything, so I'm just going to spray this on my face. Okay, the spray is a little better than the aquamarine one. I haven't used the aquamarine one in a while, so I'm kind of thinking maybe it's just bad remembrance, but that one feels a lot better with the spray, and it feels really hydrating. And then what's so cute is right here in the box it says rose quartz, the stone of the heart, will attract love, keep love, and help mend a broken heart. It's just really cute that the little dots that they put in the packaging and the glass bottle, and it feels really nice on my skin. It's absorbing really quickly. I don't really feel like I need a good other primer today, but I am going to do my foundation off camera, and then I'll come back for the concealer since we have the ColourPop concealer. But if anybody's wondering, I am using the Lala Fox Second Skin Foundation. I really enjoy this stuff. A first impression and review and wear test will be coming over this very soon, so keep an eye out for it. It is the K Beauty line at Walmart, so I will be right back after I finish this. Okay, now that my foundation is on, we're gonna go in with the No Filter concealer. I have this in Fair Neutral 10. They have so many colors of this concealer. It's crazy, and I believe this also retails for $6. When I watched Kathleen Light's video, she says it does oxidize. So I'll be a little curious how much this shade does oxidize. It will work for me. I wanted to get something that wasn't pale, snow, white pale, and I wanted to get something that had a little bit more of a neutral. See, it already looks like it got darker when I put it on. Oh yeah, it already oxidized. So that is what I just watched right now, and that is what I just watched 5 seconds ago. So definitely already oxidized, and the color to actually oxidize to will work better for me than the color that is in the tube. So this is Fair Neutral 10. If you're anything like my skin tone, this will work for you, but we're just gonna see. I've heard that it is extremely full coverage, so I'm kind of curious, but I'm just gonna start with the under eyes first. It doesn't smell like anything. I used the L'Oreal Pro Glow before, and that one burned my eyes because of the smell, but this one doesn't really smell like much. And let's see how the coverage is. It seems to be blending out really nice. So I'm just going to take a smaller brush just to get right up under my under eye. So I definitely say that has a lot of coverage to it, and it brightened really nicely. Not enhancing any of my pores or texture or anything like that. I mean, it I can see the brightness in my viewfinder. So I'm just gonna put a little bit down here and a little bit right there. I definitely feel like it's Tarte Shape Tape. A little goes a very long way, because I probably could have applied just a little less under my under eye and been perfectly fine. So I really like this concealer, honestly. It's not creasing, and it looks really good on my skin. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't look cakey. It feels like a normal concealer, but with coverage of Tarte Shape Tape. And I'm just gonna go in with just a Maybelline powder real quick and set those areas. I don't have a face powder from ColourPop. I don't even think they offer face powders yet. So this is what we're working with the concealer. I mean, it is just completely smooth on my under eye, and the coverage it gives is ridiculous. I can't even get over this foundation and concealer combo. Like, I am absolutely loving these two right now. I probably just found like a new favorite thing for me, but this looks great. I'm loving it so far. Looking at my eyebrows though, I already have some eyebrow hairs that have moved out of place, so I do not like the brow gel. The brow gel will be a no for me. I would definitely prefer my NYX brow gel more, because just doing like the littlest amount just moves the brow hair. So I think we'll finish up the eyes real quick. That way we can go ahead and get that part done. So I'm gonna apply this Get Lucky liner to my waterline. I mean, it literally tied in the top colors to the bottom with that liner because it looks exactly like it. So I'm so happy with it. And then we're gonna take a definer brush, if I can find mine. And I'm going to take that dark brown shade we use, and with my little flat definer brush, and push it up on the really close to my lower lash line. So after that, I'm actually going to take a mix of the first brown shade we used and a little bit of that like shimmer shade, and I'm going to apply those to our lower lash line again, just to kind of smoke out those colors we already applied, and that liner too. Okay, so now that that is done, I don't really know what I want to highlight with, to be completely honest with you. Like, I haven't really thought about that yet. I think I want to take like this top gold shade. I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. So that eyeshadow is amazing. I'm absolutely loving that. And I'm going to take just a little bit of mascara and put mascara on my lower lashes. Okay, so we are going to finish the face, and we're going to bronze using the Alexis Ren X ColourPop palette. This is in Topaz, like I did say, and it's freaking awesome. I absolutely love this bronzer. I'm taking the Morphe M401, and you honestly, like, a little bit of this bronzer goes a very long way. I just love the look it gives my skin. It looks so pretty and bronzed. I mean, that's the bronzer. You can see it, and then that's without the bronzer. Okay, so now that that is done, we'll be going in with this bomb highlight. And let me just swatch this for you. It looks exactly like the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight. It is like freaking phenomenal gold. It looks so beautiful on the skin. So I'm just going to apply just a little bit of that. And I don't have a ColourPop blush, so we won't be using blush today. I mean, ugh. Is beautiful. I can't use that much of it because I'm really not that, my skin is a little pale for it. So I just use a little bit, and then I'm just going to go in with my giant stippling brush and blend all of this together. I am in love with this eye look. Like, it looks so fall with the browns. I'm just like, I'm so excited. Fall is here. Granted, it's still like 95 degrees here in Texas, but you know, your girl can dream it's gonna be cold. And then I think for the setting spray, I don't know which one I want to use again. The Adventure is the green one. This is the Real Adventure Crystal, cucumber water, lemon extract, and honey. And then the aquamarine one is coconut water in it. I think we'll do the Adventure one. I haven't used the Adventure one yet. And this one has the same packaging as Rose Quartz, except the product inside actually has like a green tint to it. And I'm going to shake this up, and then we'll apply. Ooh, that one actually has a smell to it. Oh, that smells like, oh my, that smells like fresh cut cucumbers. That smells so good. Oh my gosh, that smells so refreshing. I love the cucumber hint to this. It's cucumber and lemon and honey. That smells phenomenal. Okay, so that setting spray smells so good. So I'm just gonna let that keep setting, but the smell of that smelled so good. And I think I want to go in with this more nudie one, which is Aquarius. Little stitches, a little pink. So this is going to be Aquarius. This is the shade that Kathleen Lights collaborated with ColourPop on. And you know, it's a typical shade everybody loves. Okay, this is the completed look using nothing but ColourPop products, you know, minus like the setting powder and the foundation and the mascara. Everything else was ColourPop, and I'm pretty blown away because this is so affordable. This whole look is affordable. I am absolutely in love with everything except the brow gel. I do not like the brow gel. The setting sprays, priming sprays are nice. The setting spray smells like cucumber, which I seriously still can't get over. It set my makeup very nicely, but still gave me a nice dew with the highlighter. I love the concealer. I think it's Tarte Shape Tape, but a lot lighter feel, but you still get the full coverage, so it doesn't feel heavy on the skin. I absolutely love this face palette. I definitely want to check out the other ones they have. This is bomb. I can't wait till I get the Yes Please one. I am in love with this eye look I created. I love the gold. I love the pinkiness to it. I love the bronze. The lip color I'm wearing is Aquarius. It's a satin lip, so it's real comfortable, but the color is still really stunning. And I love the liner I have. I think the liner kind of tied it in because it still gave it that kind of like goldy, like amber look to it. And the brow products are all great. I think the only thing that I didn't really like was the brow gel. So I'm really happy with this eye look. Really affordable, like I did say. I honestly think the most expensive thing was the face and eye palette, which were like $16 a piece. But they always have $5 off coupons, and you really get what you pay for. It's really great quality at a really great price. So I definitely recommend checking these products out. I will link everything down below. Hopefully everything will be in stock, and make sure you follow like Trend Mood and the ColourPop page on Instagram or any type of social media, because they always post when they're going to restock certain items, especially Trend Mood. So make sure you follow there. I hope you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see more ColourPop videos, or maybe you want to see me using like the single shadows I did purchase. Let me know down below and I can do a tutorial using those. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe and I will see you guys later. Bye y'all.